Jimmy Garoppolo. So, threw for a lot of yards. Threw 2 touchdown passes. But he committed 3 turnovers. And, maybe, it's never okay to commit 3 turnovers. But maybe Patrick Mahomes could do that and win a game. Because Patrick Mahomes gives you big plays. And he throws a lot of touchdown passes. He offsets the mistakes. Jimmy doesn't offset his mistakes. He's a competent quarterback. He makes decent throws, but not big-time throws. Never big-time throws. He makes big-time mistakes, though. Took 3 points off the board by throwing the ball up into coverage in the end zone when he was taking a hit. Dude, take the sack. You take the sack, they score 3 points. He's like, nah, you only live once. YOLO, throwing it up. Intercepted in the end zone. If Trey Lance did that as a rookie, people would say, bench him. He's trash. What a bust. Jimmy Garoppolo does that at 31, and people are like, man, he's got to get some protection. He never improves. You could give him all the players in the world, all the all-pros in the world. He's still Jimmy Garoppolo. How is Christian McCaffrey going to make Jimmy Garoppolo better? He already has a good running game. He already has guys he can check it down to. That's what Debo and Ayuk are. Kittle too. Now he has another check down option. Oh, watch out for Jimmy Garoppolo. You don't know who he's going to throw it to in the flat. He could throw left in the flat. He could throw right in the flat. Oh, my God. How do defenses prepare for a quarterback who can throw left and right in the flat? That's too much. Nothing against Christian McCaffrey, but Jimmy Garoppolo is the limit to the offense. You could add all the good play, all the Tyreek Hill, Jerry Rice. It doesn't matter. Jimmy's the limit. And Kyle. Kyle, who has no good ideas after his script, and Jimmy Garoppolo, who is the 31-year-old rookie, always makes the same mistakes. And if, God forbid, the Niners fall behind or have to pass to win the game, they're losing. He's almost undefeated. I think he's lost one time when the offense has run more than he's passed. So that's the one way the Niners win games. When he has to pass more than the offense runs, he's 9-15 in his career. He's a passenger on this train, on this bus. When he has to drive, he crashes. He crashed today. So, now, he probably won't be the quarterback here next year, and maybe Christian McCaffrey and Trey Lance will become, the next Steve Young and Ricky Waters or something like that. But as long as Jimmy's on the field, there's only so much this offense can do. And he limits every single playmaker he has. Let's take some questions. Hold on. I think Trey might come back still at the end. Maybe. I want to make sure I didn't miss any. When you asked what went wrong, he tried being snarky. Did he? I thought he was kind of had his hat in his hand. It was like pretty, I don't know. Grant going viral for being right. Don't forget us. I'm trying, man. The thing is, here's the thing. Most analysts of this team are fans. Nothing against that. But when a team that you root for makes a big trade, fans can't criticize that. Otherwise, what are you rooting for? I can criticize it. I don't root for this team. It's your duty to get behind any big move. It's not my duty. It's my duty. I said duty like 5 times in a row. It's my job to, stand firm in the face of all that pressure and be honest with my opinion. Kyle has his handmade offense, and it's his worst ever. Pretty sure he can't have control of personnel, or he thinks he doesn't have to be creative. Yeah, man, he's terrible at adding players to his team. Is Dr. York showing up to practice again this year? He should. What should Kyle dress up for as Halloween? Jim Harbaugh. Lowell says it best. He is a high-level loser. So is Harbaugh. Vance says, imagine if Harbaugh had his hands on Trey or team. Yeah, this team would be a lot better. I hate yogurt. I love yogurt. Says, Grant, you were right. With CMC, the Niners were now able to score 23 points this game, a whole 3 points more than their average. NFL memes. Yeah, 23 freaking points. So what happens if Trey's a bust? No cap space, no picks. We still have to re-sign Ayuk, Mosley, and Bosa. If Trey's a bust, everyone gets fired. Reed got tired of people calling Banana Hands a genius. Looked like he was making a point. He's ruthless. Yeah, he is. We want Harbaugh. Trade Kyle. Rating 1 to 10. How confident is the team in Kyle? Oh, man, it looks like a 5. Looks like a 5 to me. Hold on. I'm going back in time. Then I'm going to go forward in time. Explain Kyle's infatuation with running up the gut. I don't know. It's genius. It's smart. No one expects it. This is how the team responds to CMC vote of confidence. How many guys are no longer buying into Kyle's pedigree? Seems like a lot. I mean, George Kittle might be one of them. Sammy Martinez says the more the season goes on, the more the Niners get exposed to the whole organization. Right, you got you already. Hold on, now I'm going to the new ones. In front of Harbaugh, yikes. Didn't even look decent. No, it did not. It was a big yikes. Tony says, I thought that between the 20s, the offense looked the best it has all season. Unfortunately, Jimmy threw a red zone pick and gave up a safety. My question is, what do we have to do to be hopeful? What do we have to be hopeful about? Keep in mind that the Chiefs' defense is trash. Fire Kyle, hire Grant for head coach, fire Jimmy, Niners suck. I don't want to be a head coach. I want to be quality control. Let Harbaugh do it. Should they fire Kyle if they miss the playoffs? Trade him. Yes. If he missed playoffs, yes. Trade him. Yes. I don't know if you've been keeping up, but Rodgers lost again. He doesn't look happy in Green Bay. Okay, but they're not going to trade him for Jimmy. And the Niners don't have picks. This team doesn't deserve to wear 94 Reds. I agree. 94 team blue team's out. So many flags. Get rid of Kyle. Bring back Jim or Ken Dorsey. Jimmy is trash. Yeah, man, you can't be losing by all the 21 wearing those Reds. Is there a good OC candidate out there somewhere? How about Ken Dorsey? I'm interested in Ken Dorsey. The Niners got mollywopped. See you tomorrow, bud. That's right. Me and Ryan tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. Glory says Jimmy Garoppolo comeback drives are like playing a par 5 with a putter. No urgency either. Once we're down points, the game is already over. Once they were down 12, it was over. Game, set, match. You knew it. You knew it. Shanahan can't develop a quarterback. Even if he drafted Mahomes, he would have used him like a running back because he's an offensive genius, right? He has never developed a quarterback, and neither has his father. I almost threw my phone at my TV after I saw Jimmy trying to run and got sacked. When he ran between the tackles, where was he going? Purdy will be the one to save Kyle this season. No, he won't. Johnson sent Jimmy. I don't know if anyone's saving Kyle this year. Jimmy isn't a quarterback. He's a strong safety specialist. Jimmy lovers can't even defend this anymore. Flav, where you at? Good question. I think Trey might got you. Couple more. Why does Kyle look like a first-year head coach every game? Because he's not good. That's why, says Seth. Scotty B says trade Bosa to Philly for 2 firsts and a second. They have the capital. The Niners need the draft capital. I'm actually not against it. Bosa's going to be so expensive. You're going to have to give him quarterback money, and he was bad in this game. This was Jimmy and Kyle fault. Fire Kyle. Stay awesome, Grant. Thank you very much. What do you think Jimmy's last name is? I'm not sure if it's get sacked or gives the ball away. Ooh. Yeah. To be honest, Kyle is the comment factor. You can't blame Jimmy for everything. Kyle is the constant. Watch Jimmy be better with a different coach. I can see it. I think they're pretty much the same. Receive my merch straight. Fire screw shenanigans. Thank you. Why is McGlinchey still on the team? He's horrible every week. Should have spent our early draft picks on offensive linemen instead of running backs. You think?